What's up guys and welcome back to On the Brick with another minifig showcase. Last week I showed off the Joker, and this week it's Harley Quinn, and congratulations too for figuring this out. Out of the minifigures that I custom made and painted myself, this is easily one of my favorites because I just think it turned out so well. After making the Joker figure, I was inspired to do this one, and I wanted to make it a little extra special, and I'm sure you can already see how. I painted this Harley in a very classic style of just her red, black, and a little bit of white. This custom fig also does use the female Mandalorian armor, or more specifically like the Bo-Katan armor from NatesMinifigs. I really like this armor. I think it's a good enough distinction away from the male version, and honestly, you can mix and match, it doesn't really matter, but all of the pieces are distinctly unique, including of course the helmet. Just like the other figures, I did buy some weapons from EclipseGrafx. Now, the first one that I did was this gun that I think I got a while ago. Originally, it was going to the Joker, but when I got the sniper, I gave it to Harley. However, I had to get this axe, which is just the perfect thing to give to a Harley minifigure. I know it's not really a mallet, and I could have just taken it from one of the Harley minifigures that I do have, but I wanted to make it a little more unique than that. But what I did keep the same is, of course, like I said, the color scheme. Keeping it in the simple black and red made this rather easy to paint. Black is really easy to paint with, and red, in my opinion, also pretty easy. At this point, I had learned from the other minifigures that I made, so I made sure to do things like actually be patient and give the layers time to dry and make it try and look at least a little nice. I was also able to add some pretty easy and simple details like the diamonds on the chest and the shoulder armor here. I even went ahead and painted the jetpack to match the color scheme here, and again, it was pretty simple. But like all these figures, the real showpiece is the helmet. I split it right down the middle, making it equal parts red and black, and there's that little like cheekbone area that I painted black on the left side of the helmet, but I was originally going to paint the right side red, and figured it just didn't look good. So I kept it black, and I honestly think it looks so much better like this. But obviously, the part of the helmet that is probably catching your attention are the added bits, of which I cannot remember their real name at the moment. I'm sure they have a real name? Like Tails or something? I'm not sure. Please let me know in the comments down below. And while you're down there, make sure you hit like and subscribe. But these were made with sculpting clay. You can get them for about $1 a piece at your local hobby shop, or you can get them online on Amazon, eBay, really anywhere. All I did was take a little bit and make sure that I sculpted the two tail whatever pieces as best as I could, and then the balls on the end. They were then baked in the oven separately and just glued on, just like all of the armor pieces. In all, it was a process that took no more than about 20 minutes, including baking time. You can even get the clay in different colors to probably help save you on painting, but I would still recommend painting it just so the colors match. I really do like this figure and how it turned out, and I would love to know what kind of Mandalorians you would like to make, so let me know in the comments down below. So that will do it for the Mandalorian March. Next month is AV Figures April. I'll be looking at some customs made by AV Figures, including some of their printed guys. And the first is one that got his name from a lovable fluffy creature with an arrow on his head that Aang just loves. It is a clone, so when you figure that out, you'll know the clone. Please do hit like and subscribe. We are getting ever so closer to 5,000 subscribers, which is awesome. And you can also support me by checking me out on Discord, Instagram, and of course on Patreon, where you can join all of these wonderful people. And I would really like to give shoutouts to more people, but for now, thank you, Jonathan. And thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you